The world-famous pop singer Madonna released a song that included the words, "Love isn't true, it's just something that we do." Some years previously, another singer had released a song expressing very similar sentiments. What is love? Does anybody love anybody? We see relationships breaking down on all sides, including those that seemed so promising at the start. Divorce rates are at record levels, and the media is full of stories of shattered hopes, broken dreams, and heartbreaking accounts of deceit and betrayal. It's easy to understand why so many people feel skeptical about the whole idea of love. So I want to offer some thoughts that may be worth considering. Firstly, disillusionment with love actually reveals an underlying desire for love. If people didn't think that genuine love was important, they probably wouldn't feel so disappointed or cynical that it's so rarely found in human relationships today. A deep desire to love and be loved is at the heart of the human spirit. This explains why people as a whole find it so hard to live without love. Even those who, for instance, reject marriage are not necessarily diminishing the value they place on it. Some have such high ideals for the loving mutual commitment that marriage entails that they're afraid to take that step in case their deepest hopes are dashed. Christians too share high ideals for love, and they believe they really can be fulfilled through relationship with Jesus Christ. Second point, although rarely found, real love can nevertheless be found. Love can be expressed in many different ways, ranging from the patient care of a friend through to the passionate embrace of a sexual relationship. In the turmoil and challenge of everyday life, however, we often find ourselves giving and receiving love inadequately, half-heartedly, and with a whole range of mixed motives. This can, if we're honest, leave us feeling frustrated, guilty, resentful, and painfully unfulfilled. Christians believe that love is a central characteristic of God Himself, and that furthermore, He is more than willing and able to fill us with His own perfect love. The Bible reveals that God has shown His love for us by sending Jesus Christ into the world to draw us to Himself, even though we had done absolutely nothing to deserve it. If we turn to Him in return, God will fulfill our deepest desires, drive out all fear, and enable us to genuinely love other people too. Third point, true love always involves self-sacrifice. In a consumer-orientated society, it's easy to think of love as a commodity that should be available on demand. That's one of the reasons why the media is full of portrayals of human relationships that are, beneath the surface, deeply selfish and exploitative. The most dramatic examples of real love that we can imagine, however, are almost always profoundly self-sacrificial. Whether that be the hero saving wounded on the battlefield, or the mother foregoing her own food to save her starving child. These are examples that stir, challenge, upset, and yet somehow inspire us. Christians believe that the meaning of real love was demonstrated by Jesus Christ when He willingly suffered horrific death on a cross, so that through His supreme sacrifice as the Son of God, sinful humanity could receive eternal life. Since that event, countless millions have chosen to become followers of Jesus Christ, that is, Christians, and committed their own lives to loving those around them in a spirit of sacrifice. In doing so, they too have discovered depths of love and fulfillment in their own lives that they would never have dreamed possible.